Gears of War is officially back with the announcement of Gears of War Reloaded launching on August 26th, 2025 on Xbox Series consoles, PC. We have Steam, we have cloud gaming, but we also have PlayStation 5. Gears of War is headed to PlayStation. This is going to be a quick video breaking down what Gears of War Reloaded is, what to expect from this, and a little bit at the end of the video of maybe what to expect with Eday and a possible Gears 2 and 3 remaster. So Gears of War Reloaded is essentially going to be Gears of War Ultimate Edition that launched back in 2015, but once again it's going to be fully remastered from the ground up to be featured in beautiful 4K 120 FPS. This is Gears of War 1 fully remastered in 4K. You can't ask for more than that. Also though, you are going to be able to play co-op online with a friend, Marcus and Dom. You're not going to have to go at it solo, but maybe the most important detail we got today is that we are in fact going to get PvP multiplayer. The original Gears of War 1 multiplayer is back. It's going to feature up to 8 players for a team. For those of you who don't really know Gears of War 1, it only had a max of 8 players. Later on, they made it 10, but we are getting multiplayer, which is awesome because when we got the news, or the rumors rather, about earlier Gears of War remasters, we heard there wasn't going to be multiplayer, so we don't got to worry about that anymore, at least for Gears of War 1. We are 100% getting multiplayer for this game when it launches on August 26th. When you get this game, you're also going to get all of the DLC that came with Gears of War Ultimate Edition and later was added into Gears of War 1, like the complete bonus act where you're going to fight the Brumach for those who have played this game in the past, as well as getting every single multiplayer map that was ever put into Gears of War 1. This game will also feature cross-play, cross-progression. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work yet, but if you're playing on PlayStation 5 and on Xbox, if you have it on both consoles or PS5 and PC, your progress is going to carry over if you're doing campaign or multiplayer, so that's really nice to figure out as well. And for those of us loyal Xbox fans that have been with Gears of War for about the last 20 years, if you own Gears of War Ultimate Edition digitally already, you are actually going to be able to get this Gears of War Reloaded completely free. You're going to get a code around launch time where you're going to be able to redeem it on either Xbox PC or your Series consoles, and you're going to get this game completely free. For other players, for PS5 especially, it's going to be $39.99, and you're going to get all of the content that we just went over. I'll leave all of the details that Gears of War put out themselves about frame rate. We're going to have HDR, variable refresh rate. I'm going to leave all those details in the description down below for those of you that really want to check that stuff out. But that's essentially it for Gears of War Reloaded. This dropped just randomly on a Monday. I wasn't expecting this. I was thinking we'd get some Gears of War news around the Xbox showcase, and that is still going to happen, but it could possibly be only Gears of War Eday or possibly Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3 remasters. Let's talk about that a little bit. So we did get rumors earlier in the year, and I feel like every year we get this, where there is a Phoenix collection being rumored, and we did actually hear that it was going to be Gears 1, 2, and 3. No multiplayer though, but you were going to be able to have campaign. Now with the launch of Gears of War 1 with multiplayer, I have no idea what to expect now. However, if you are a Gears of War fan and you've played Gears of War for the longest time like I have, you know all the Gears of War, essentially, their multiplayer, they all play differently because every single game they changed the movement. Gears of War 1, there was no wall bouncing whatsoever, or I should say air bouncing. Gears of War 2 introduced that, but it's way slower than a game like Gears of War 3. So I figure that they probably thought it'd be extremely difficult to remaster all 3 multiplayers, Gears 1, Gears 2, and Gears 3. So they just gave us Gears 1 for the multiplayer, and then maybe at the Xbox showcase, they go ahead and announce Gears 2 and Gears 3 remastered for the campaign. Because I'm expecting if they're going to want us to play all of the campaigns before Gears of War Eday drops, we're going to need them all on PS5, all on PC, at least at the very minimal. We are going to need ports for Gears 2 and Gears 3 on the PC, but if they're going to remaster the first one again, the campaign especially, I think they're going to do the same for 2 and 3. So definitely Xbox Showcase beginning of June. I can imagine that they are going to announce a Gears 2 and Gears 3 remaster for the campaign. I'm not having high hopes though for the multiplayer, even though I want to play those really bad. And lastly, that's going to bring us to Gears of War Eday, which I imagine is going to have a huge chunk of time in the Xbox Showcase early June. We're going to get a release date. We are probably going to get a gameplay trailer. And if I had to guess, I think the release date for Gears of War Eday is going to be sometime in about fall or winter of 2026. If they were to give us Gears of War Reloaded like a shadow drop right now, maybe the Xbox Showcase in June, I can maybe say it would come out early 2026, but now GTA 5's coming out in May of 2026. All of these games are going to want to avoid GTA 6, and that's a very good strategy because that game is going to take over the world. I could 100% see Gears of War Eday getting its release date of maybe September to November of 2026, with November 7th, 2026 being the 20th 20th anniversary of Gears of War 1's release date. But that's all I wanted to talk about in this video to give you all the update for Gears of War Reloaded. I 100% will be making videos on Gears of War Reloaded when it comes out. I might even go for the world's first platinum trophy on PlayStation 5. That would be a ton of fun. But let me know in the comments down below, what are you thinking about Gears of War Reloaded? What platform are you going to be playing on? Are you going to be picking it up? And how excited are you for Gears of War to be officially back?